is this? It's mine, whose world is this? It's mine, whose world is this? It's mine, whose world is this?
All right, General Policy, Free Women and Men. I am your host, Stanley. About to talk to you about some real deal shit. Now, if you are new, esoteric knowledge is what I talk about, mainly gematria, which is a form of numerology, and I talk a lot about astrology, amongst other things, yada, 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 yada. All right, so the Pope died yesterday. You know, I covered that in yesterday's episode, but it was a lot of shit, a lot of number patterns that I missed yesterday in the baseball games. We still did pretty well yesterday in the MLB, but it was, oh man, it was a couple games, like this Yankees game that I missed. It was something that I missed there. We'll talk about it. I'm going to have to go quick, though, because I got the fuck out of here. And then the NBA games, both teams tied the series up, or both series are tied at 1 apiece. The Pope died yesterday. We know in gematria that Pope equals 11. So, you know, that was something that I overlooked as well. But we're going to go ahead and get started. So the breaking news, I mean, there was a lot of outlandish shit in the news yesterday. But the one story that stands out would have to be Kanye. Kanye came out and said that he, oh wow, where did I go? And said that he was sucking his cousin's dick until he was fucking 14 years old. Now this is all some stage ritualistic shit. He might have been, but most likely this is, you know, your typical shame and ritual. Most can see through the script, but most who, you know, those that don't know about gematria and astrology and shit, they're probably, you know, like eating this shit up. Like, I knew he was gay, and granted, he does give off a little, you know, some gay vibes, especially with all that fashion shit. You know what I mean? I be weary of them fashion niggas. Them fashion every no, and it's not to say that you are, but if you one of them fashion niggas, you know, you got some. Not to say that you're gay, but you got some gay fucking tendencies, man. Yeah, I mean, we don't do that shit. But anyway, yeah, he came out yesterday, said all that all stage. Then we had Shannon Sharp in the news yesterday as well. So let's start with Kanye West. I'm sure this is trending something serious. We'll go to news. We'll just, what y'all want to look at? E Online, E Entertainment. So yesterday, Kanye opened up about an alleged sexual experience. So we know he's a Gemini. We know Gemini season is coming up next. Right now it's Taurus season. So I tell you, we always get news about the current zodiac sign and its opposite and the sign that's coming up next. So granted, he's in the news all the fucking time, but he's going to be really in the news. And also, I tell you all the time that Gemini, or Mercury, due to Gemini being ruled by Mercury in astrology, is the leader of the LGBTQ, right? So this is, you know, perfect. This is the perfect example. I always give the example of the first LGBTQ person, the first transgendered person in the U.S. was a Gemini. Christine Jorgensen. Hold on. Right here. The first widely publicized individual in the United States to undergo reassignment surgery was Christine Jorgensen. Let's click on Christine Jorgensen. Christine Jorgensen was born May 30th, which is a Gemini date, died May 3rd, which is a Taurus date. Now, out of the 12 zodiac signs, I always tell you, and this is just through extensive research, that the top 5 gay signs are Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Pisces, and Aquarius. Not to say that everybody who is one of them signs are gay, but that is to say that about 8, probably 7 or 8 times out of 10 that they most likely are. Or, you know, just a little. But look at it. Christine Jorgensen, all staged. You know what I mean? This is all for the sake of agenda and history. But she was born in the time of Gemini, died in the time of Taurus. And look at her birthday, or her birthday. May 30th, 5/30, like 53. And then died May 3rd, 5/3, like 53, right? Gender equals 53. As you see, spell out gender. G the 7th letter, E the 5th, N the 14th letter, D the 4th, E the 5th, R the 18th. Gender equals 53. And when you put the trans in front of it, transgender equals 53. So this is all staged. But like I said, it does, generally, those are your gay signs. So they're giving you this news with Kanye yesterday, saying that he sucked his cousin's dick until he was 14. That's crazy. And it said he started it at age 6. So he's got a new song called Cousins in Gematria. Well, equals 100, 28, 89, and 44. The word cousin, what was I doing? Homosexual cousin. Homosexual cousin. This news broke yesterday. Homosexual cousin equals 70. Yesterday had 70 dating numerology. We talked about this with the death of Pope Francis. Francis equals 70. He died yesterday again. Yesterday has 70 dating numerology. Let's look at it real quick. Yesterday was the 21st. Yesterday has 70, 34, 16, and 50 dating numerology. Did I tell you black men were going to be in the news yesterday because of this 34? And sure enough, him and Shannon Sharp were in the news yesterday. Shannon Sharp getting sued for $50 million. Yesterday had 50 dating numerology. But it's the 70 and 34. Yesterday, like I said, homosexual cousin equals 70. Yesterday was 21/4. Homosexual cousin equals 214. Look, 214 can be written 21/4. That was yesterday's date, the 21st day of the 4th month. 70 day numerology. I'm just reiterating it because, again, Pope Francis, the Pope who gave his blessings to gay marriage, equals 70 and 34, like yesterday's date numerology. And then with this being a black man, black equals 34. Jesus equals 34. I tell you also that Jesus is represented by Mercury and Pisces. So Virgo and Gemini. Obviously, you see Kanye. He made Jesus Walks. He also, he was pretty much every Mercury rapper is depicted with the crown of thorns, right? We saw Kendrick Lamar for a good part of 2022, 23. Wearing a diamond crown of thorns. List goes on, man. Tupac with the crown of thorns. Nas with the crown of thorns. Those are your Jesus figures. Jesus, the ultimate rapper, as you see, 34. But anyway, he said, so let's just read this article from Kanye. Kanye sharing trauma side, the stronger rapper, yada, 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 inspired for a car cousin. Song is called Cousins. Kanye said in an April 21st post on X, teasing the new track about my cousin that's locked in jail for killing a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. Yeah, I think he said that here it is right here. He said the Grammy winner went on to say that he felt responsible for engaging in the activity with his cousin who he did not identify. He didn't identify him because he doesn't exist. He says, perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6. Kanye continued, and then we acted out what we saw. And the 47-year-old also shared where he allegedly found the X publication saying, my dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found in the top of my mom's closet were different. He went on to add, my name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's dick till I was 14. So I'm pretty sure this is bullshit, but let's look. Let's just run the numbers, right? Outside of all that, the numbers we just ran. Gay in gematria equals 33, 15, 48, and 12. Kanye is 47 years old right now. 47 is the 15th prime number. This news of him being gay or on this gay shit. Gay equals 15. His birthday is what, June 8th? So June 8th. And there's a reason why Pride Month is in June, the time of Gemini. But from his tweeting this yesterday to June 8th is 48 days. And what does gay equal? 48. It's all a ritual, guys. You know what else equals 48? Illuminati. Illuminati, 48. So I know you're gonna eat this up, and you know it's cool, but I don't think anybody truly believes that and maybe people do. I wouldn't put it past these niggas. They all sucking dick in Hollywood, but Illuminati, 48. But the big thing, this is how I know this is full of, bullshit. Kanye West equals 33 and 48, just like gay equals 33 and 48. I mean, 33, 48. It's all a ritual. And then, what was it? Yeah, like I said, cousins equals 128, 89, and 44. This news comes 48 days before his birthday, which is 6 weeks, 6 days, 666. We know about that. That's very gay. 1 week or 1 month and 2 weeks, gay equals 12. I mean, come on, bro. Ain't shit wrong with this nigga. And then the Shannon Sharp shit. Let's look at that. Shannon Sharp. Accused of sexual assault. This came out yesterday. He's a Cancer, right? Cancer is ruled by the moon, and we know Monday is named after the moon. $50 million lawsuit. Again, yesterday had 50 date numerology. I don't know. Does NFL equal 50? No, NFL equals 49. I thought so. But let's see. Pro Football Hall of Famer Shannon Sharp has been accused of sexual assault and battery in a $50 million lawsuit filed Sunday, but the news broke yesterday. The 13-page complaint, notice NFL equals 13, and this news broke on a Monday, right? See, Mondays. And Monday is named after the moon. The moon is on a 13-month cycle. Yeah. But, yeah, so let's look at Shannon Sharp's gematria. Shannon equals 85, 31, 104, and 32, like NFL equals 32, and National Football League equals 85. I ain't gonna get into all that, though. Shannon Sharp equals 152, 62, 499, and 64. That's the 46 prime number. His last name, 67, 31, 95, and 32. I really don't see much. It's probably a ritual before his birthday. Let's see his B-Day. June 26. So from this day to June 26, 66 days. See, this is a ritual. This is probably for LeBron James. No cap. LeBron trying to be get that 5th ring. The final start on June 5th. Sorry, but we know LeBron equals 66. This is 66 days after his birthday. Before his birthday, Shannon Sharp. LeBron, 66. LeBron James, 66. He plays for the Lakers. Lakers equals 66. So that's all for that. I ain't going to get too much in that. Let's look at the NBA. So for the NBA, we had the Pistons covering. We had the Knicks winning. I thought the Knicks would win. And we had the over 220.5. Pistons got the win 100-94. So they covered. They hit the over, or they hit the points basically. And my Clippers, I had the Clippers winning. I did think that would be the over as well. They didn't hit the over, but they did cover, and they won as predicted. So touche. Let's look at the NBA for today. Abuse me. All right, Bucks. Lillard should be playing tonight, right? We'll see. Bucks versus. I slick. Gotta go. versus Pacers all-time record. All right, Milwaukee. Oh well, playoffs included. Playoffs included. The Bucks are 122 and 108. Let's look at today's date numerology first. We got that Catholic date right now. So it is a Tuesday named after Mars. Mars is opposite Venus. Right now we're in the time of Venus being at Taurus season. But yeah, Tuesday, we got 71 date numerology, 35, 17, and 51 date numerology. It's the 112th date of the year. 253 days left in the year. 253 is the 22nd triangular number, meaning when you add 1 through 22, you get 253. So let's look. So the Bucks are 122 and 108 versus the Pacers all-time, playoffs included. They're on the road still. They are 46 and 70 on the road against the Pacers. They could pick up their 71st loss today. Today has 71 day numerology, 71st road loss, playoffs included. Or they could pick up their 47th win. Indiana equals 47. We talked about that with game 1. But they should definitely tie it up tonight. Indiana equals 47. Bucks equals 11. The series can be tied at 11. The Pope just died yesterday. Not only that, I ain't gonna get in. I ain't even gonna do you like that. But the 47 and 70, I think I like. Francis equals 47 and 70. Look at that. 47, 70. Gonna be Pope news all week. Alright. All-time playoff record. Bucks versus the Pacers in the playoffs. There it is. You know what? We do not fade. We do not fade the 5 and 11 combination. So give me the Bucks today. Give me the Bucks. Bucks ML. We'll take the over of 229. If Lillard is playing, definitely take the over. And then Bucks with the points. Bucks plus 4.5. You know not to. You know I don't fade that 5 and 11. 11 is the 5th prime number. Let's see. On the road in the playoffs all time, the Bucks are 1 and 8 versus the Pacers on the road in the playoffs all time. They could become 2 and 8, like 28. I can't think of the 28 though. We do have 8 date numerology, so there it is. 8 date numerology. The 17 breaks down to 8. So yeah, we got the Bucks. They should stay on them 8 losses. I actually just saw another 8 somewhere. I would look at Giannis in them, but I don't think we got to 108. All right, so I'm confident with the Bucks tonight. Grizzlies, I do not think they're going to tie it up, but we'll look at it. Grizzlies versus Thunder, all-time playoff record. So all-time playoff record, Grizzlies are 10 and 10. Okay. All-time playoff road record versus the Thunder. They are 5 and 7. Like I said, I don't think they're gonna win. Today has 8 date numerology. They will fall to 5 and 8. OKC is not getting beat at home. Let's see. All-time road record, playoffs included. So this is regular season and playoffs. Regular season and playoffs, Memphis is 45 and 84 versus the Thunder on the. That's overall. On the road, they are 17 and 50. That's 8 date numerology. They just lost by 51 points. They could pick up their 51st loss. Today has 51 date numerology. Give me the Grizzlies to lose. I got the Thunder again. Thunder ML. We'll take the Thunder with the points. And we'll take the under. Nah, I'm going to take the over. 229.5. And then Lakers versus Grizzlies. I mean, Lakers versus Wolves. All right, in the playoffs all time, LA is 8 and 5. Los Angeles Lakers equals 95. Los Angeles Lakers 95. They can become 9-5 versus the Timberwolves today. 8-date numerology though, so watch out for that. Lakers are at home. They are they're 5-2 versus the Timberwolves at home. Los Angeles equals 53. 53, and the game is in Los Angeles. So they could fall to 5-3, but I think Timberwolves might equal 62. Let's hope. It does not. Timberwolves equals 71, so that is a good sign for the Lakers because the date numerology and the team name usually mean when they're lined up together as of late, like this year and last year, that's a sign the team is gonna lose. When we add Minnesota Timberwolves, I think they got a 62 connection. 52 Minnesota. Minneapolis. No, I spelled that wrong. I thought the Timberwolves had a 62 connection, but I guess not. Alright, so the 6-2 could hit. This is something. Let's see, all time. All-time record playoffs included. Lakers are 95-51. Lakers equals 96. Lakers 96. California equals 52. So does Minnesota. But today is Mars Day. Mars equals 51, maybe. Tuesday. Minnesota 52. California 52 as well. All-time home record. Playoffs included 57-17. I like that. Today has 17-day numerology. And they can stay on them 17 home losses. Playoffs included versus Timberwolves. Pick up their 58th home win. Los Angeles Lakers equals 58. Alright. I think I'm going to have to go with the Lakers. Let's see. In the playoffs, LeBron is 183, damn, and 105. LeBron James equals 183. It'd be funny he gets swept. He is at home, all-time home record in the playoffs. He is 111-36. Today is the 112th day of the year. He could pick up his 112th playoff win today and stay on 36 losses. That's cool. I like that. So I am going to take LA again. I think this comes down to the wire, though. They are on upset alert again. We'll take the Wolves with the points. And I'll take the over. Man, I'm going over crazy. Now, as far as baseball goes, I do not have time to cover all these baseball games. So I'm probably not going to do them shits, to be honest. I got to leave. I got 13 minutes. So I will, again, surface level the baseball games. Let's look at what we did yesterday in the world of baseball. All right, so we had the Mets winning, Braves winning, Giants, Astros, Tigers, Marlins, Boston, and the Yankees winning. Let's see. Boston won. Yankees lost. Yankees lost 4-6. We know Catholic equals 46. Yesterday the Pope died. Catholic equals 46. Yankees fell to 14-9, like 149, the 35th prime number. Catholic equals 35. 149, the 35th prime. Guardians improved to 13-9, which is the 34th prime. All right, 13-9 is the 34th prime. France is 34. I just showed you that. Marlins won as predicted, 6-3, or 3-6. Pope Francis born in 1936. Reds fell to 5-6. Remember we was having that conversation about the Reds falling to 5-6 yesterday. Society of Jesus equals 56. Cincinnati is home of a Jesuit university. Xavier. Uh, it runs deep, my nigga. It runs deep. Not only that, they fell to 11-12. The Jesuits are in or control 112 countries, the United States included. Padres 16-7. We called that. Same things apply. Catholic 46. Tigers improved to 14-9, which is the 35th prime. Catholic also equals 35. Mets got the win, and then don't forget, yesterday had 16-day numerology. Padres stayed on 16 wins. Mets picked up their 16th win. We were on a roll. Braves got the win, 6-7. Braves equals 67. Call that one. They got the win. They became 7-2 at home on a Monday. Monday equals 72. Astros won 7-0. Pope Francis yesterday has 70 date numerology. Francis equals 70. And the Giants got the win as predicted. They won 5-2. The game was in California. California equals 52. We knew they were going to win. They became 5-2 at home. So looking at today, we're going to look for the 8. I am not going in like I normally do because look at all these damn games. Alright, so where can the 8s fall today? Alright, with the 8, 19 is the 8th prime number. So let's see. Yankees can improve to 15-9. Mars equals 15. Today is Tuesday, named after Mars. They can become 7-5 away. Cleveland can become 7-1 at home. Today has 71 date numerology. Reds, the 8 can hit here with the Marlins somewhere, 8-7 or 7-8. Padres can fall to 16-8. Red Sox can pick up their 8th home win. Mets can pick up their 8th loss. Braves can pick up their 8th home win. Dodgers 8th home loss on the board. Astros 8th home win on the board. Pirates could stay on 8 wins or stay on 8 away losses. And Brewers can pick up their 8th away loss. So can Oakland. So I ain't even gonna cap. I would probably stay the fuck away from my picks for today as far as baseball because I am half-assing it. So Yankees, we will go with them. Let me see. I'm gonna take the Yankees to win. I don't give a fuck. I like them getting that 15th win. Mars 15, Yankees in there. Reds. Reds can pick up their 7th loss today. I think I like that. Pope 11, so give me the Marlins. Marlins ML. Whoa. Padres could pick up their 8th loss, and Detroit is fire. I love Detroit, really though. Padres could become 5-6 or fall to 4-7. Detroit. The game is in Detroit. If you don't know about Detroit in 47, you are asleep. The kicker is that the Padres can become 17-7 and then 5-6 away. 17-7 is a good combination. 17 is the 7th prime number. Today has 17-day numerology. So let's go with the Padres. They should be favored, but they're on upset alert. Padres ML. Orioles versus Nationals. The game is in DC. DC equals 47. Give me the Nats. 7 years ago, eh? I did more in 47 months than Biden did in 47 years, or in DC. These are famous quotes, by the way. DC 47. Is this a new era hat? They ain't got the 47 on here no more. Remember the new era 47? Now it's the 5950. Phillies and Mets, again, the 17-7 combo. But for some reason, I think I want to take the Mets to lose here. I really am thinking about that. I really am thinking about the Mets losing here, picking up that 8th loss. But the game is in New York. New York, the 11th state. Give me the Mets. Mets, ML. Braves versus Cardinals. I got the Braves. Again, rocky day. This might be the day my boys get a win, though. Give me the White Sox. Give me the White Sox. ML today over the Twins. This is going to be funny as fuck if they win. They could stay on 17 losses, 17-7 prime. Twins could stay on 7 wins. The game is in Chicago. Well, not in Chicago, but Chicago equals 46. The Twins could fall to 4-6 on the season. Never forget, they won their only Super Bowl with 46 points using the 4-6 defense. Same shit could apply here for the Rockies getting an upset over the Royals, but I'm not going to fade that 7-4 right there. And then 211 is the 47th prime. Colorado probably got that 47 connection. So give me the Royals here. Royals and Mill. Dodgers and Cubs, 17-7 combo again. Dodgers might lose though, but we'll take Dodgers. Blue Jays versus Astros. I got the Astros. Pirates versus Angels. Give me Angels. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Angels. Rays versus Diamondbacks. Rays can't buy a win, can they? Give me the Rays. Brewers versus Giants. Giants. Rangers versus Oakland. Rangers. I don't know. Oakland might catch that. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go with Oakland. All right, that's what we got for today, man. That's probably get a rapper in the news today. Rap equals 35 and 17. So watch out for that. Probably some death. 71-20 prime. Definitely gonna get some African Americans in the news today. African Americans 71. Alright, that's all I got. Fuck with y'all. Fuck with me.